Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin today, in one day, it actually topped in our fourth wave here, hit the 50% retracement, didn't break above it, and with that it did hold our resistance and it has come down and possibly bottomed here in a third wave. Honestly, this move to the downside is increasingly is getting very complex, and I really give my best to count the subwave structure. You will see it is extremely difficult to do so. I made a small change in the previous video, changed the triangle B wave to a, let's say, ABC structure. So I just moved the B wave. I moved the B wave top from where it was before, which was here, to here, which basically adds another subdivision. I would like to make a change again, and that will probably carry on for a few days. Obviously, you know, the count that we had so far guided us well because it allowed us to understand how high can the wave 4 go before crashing down. And I think it was spot on today. It was absolutely amazing that price reacted to the 50% retracement, our resistance area, in a nice ABC pattern and reacted to the downside. And the C wave did hold. It didn't overshoot. It didn't, you can see a couple of wicks here to the upside, but it never closed an hourly candle above resistance. So from that point of view, that's okay. I would like to make a change now. And again, there are a few things that that may still change. There's a few ways of looking at this, and it is quite tough to count this at the moment. One option that I thought about is actually that this is not an ABC but a WXY. Okay, so that the move down here was a wave W. You have an ABC in wave W. Instead of counting the A wave down here, we counted W and the end here. Then the triangle would be an X wave, and we're coming down in a Y wave. That, in my opinion, works quite well and makes it less complex because what we had on the chart was getting quite messy. Because also the decline is quite messy, and that just adds up with the idea that this could be a WXY. So how does that work? Well, if you look at the structure, the subwave structure, in a Y wave, we're looking at an ABC. So my idea is that with today's low, we have a nice 5-wave move down. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would add up quite well and would say, okay, we have an A wave here at this low. We now get a B wave to the upside and could come down in a C wave. B waves vary a lot, okay? So there isn't really the level where I'm saying this will now go up to. Bear in mind, B waves are extremely difficult. I wouldn't rule out a direct continuation to the downside from here. But for now, I will go with this. It doesn't change the outlook at all. In fact, where I expect it to end it might be quite similar. But again, we have a nice 5-wave move down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is a B wave. We might get something like, let me zoom in a bit. If this is now a B wave, then we will get a 3-wave move. And go to the 15-minute chart, maybe we see it better. This could be an A wave. Maybe we get an A, B, C, and B, and then get a C wave up. That's certainly something within B. Within B. That's certainly something I would pay some attention to. Certainly an idea I have here. And I will leave that on the chart for Bitcoin. And we could then head down further in a C wave, which would be a 5-wave move. And if we're looking now at support for the B wave, where would that sit? That would sit at, well, ideally, price would not drop below 27,050.50. 50-50? 55. 50-50. 27,055. Ideally, it's holding that level in this B wave. And then we could go up in a C. Important would be that in this wave count, price stays below the X wave high, which is at 29,860. And we could then get that C wave to the downside, which would be a 5-wave move. If I go back to the 1-hour chart, that would also allow us to calculate maybe again where we expect sort of that Y wave to finish. W, I think we did that before anyway, X. And then we've got around 26K, we've got the Y wave target, okay, which is the 1-to-1 ratio. And then at 23,595 is another target. That's the 1.618 extension, which at the moment seems more reasonable to me. But again, we've got more support. We've got 25,312 and 23,963 there as well. Don't necessarily think we will go down that low, but yeah, we'll observe that, and that might not be the final count, but I try to adjust it in a way that it is always most useful to us, like today where the wave count, let's say, forecasted a strong drop, which occurred. It just hasn't followed through directly as it should have done, and therefore I adjust the count here to a WXY. We'll observe that, and hopefully that makes sense. There's a few other scenarios I'm going to think about in the next couple of days. If things change, I will let you know. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.